appear on Monday. If he doesn't, they're going to arrest him. They're going to hold him and detain him for not appearing, and then they're going to, until he decides that he wants to come appear, he's going to sit in jail cell. What do they do tonight on Fox News? The Rupert Murdoch Greenberg is his real name, cover-up meister, that my ex-in-law, Leonard Millman, financed his news network, Fox News. What do they put out tonight? John Conyers' wife has now a lawsuit against her. She took $100,000 commissions on some kind of contract illegally. It was all over Bill O'Reilly, Mr. CIA, the spin doctor that has been the mouthpiece that helped create the illegal war in Iraq through public opinion, which there weren't any weapons of mass destruction. They wanted to get rid of Saddam Hussein because he had a hit on George Herbert Walker Bush. And Bush had one on him. So the first thing they do, what? We go in and take him out. And they did. Create an illegal war. For what? Their oil would kill him. Same time, we grab all their oil. And we rebuild their country. Through who? Cheney and Halliburton and George W. Or George Herbert Walker, once again. Now, they target anybody that comes against them. Target them. I've been a target for years. I'm going to get targeted over my lawsuit. I know that. And I'm prepared for that. And I'm prepared to stay low until the day comes that I can walk in that courtroom. But I'm just telling you, this Congress and the Senate, so many of them are compromised. So many of them have taken too much money over the years, too much crap. We got to get rid of them. They're a major problem. Barack Obama means well. He means to do well for the American people, but he's not going to be able to accomplish it. And I'll ask everybody listening tonight, listen to me very carefully. You think that it's rough now out here in the economy. I know what's going to happen to the economy if we don't turn this thing around very rapidly. And I know what's going to happen. Take American Express as an example. They're basically belly up. They recently appointed a black person to run American Express. Where's American Express headquarters at? Denver, Colorado, 3900 Mexico Avenue, the Silverado Building. Millman, Bush Sr., American Express Company, Citicorp, U.S. Bank, Bank of America, Key Bank, Bank One. Goes on and on and on with these people. They control. They're the Federal Reserve. Now, why did they allow Barack Obama to get in? Okay? Why didn't they?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
What happens to every major city just before it goes belly up? Look at Detroit. Look at different things that have gone on over the years. Bankrupt. The crap's going to hit the fan. Just before something bellies up, what do? They put a black in, or they put a woman in, a minority, to run it. Then they can blame it on the minority. Why, they're in the back door, shorting the stock, just like Silverado, just before it collapses. What do? They go and short the stock, so when the thing tanks, they're making a ton of money on the other side, off of Wall Street. Every time something gets ready to crater, because they're the ones involved in cratering it, they're the ones involved in stealing all the money. Barack Obama is going to be blamed for what the Bushes and the Clintons have done to this country. This country is going to tank. Maybe not our defenses. And they've tried to do that because they've tried to bring us into what's going to be what they refer as a global economy, a one world order, new world order government. The Knights Templars want, which is parallel in their satanic belief and their satanic prophecies of their satanic Bible, their devil Bible, that is similar to what the Christians believe of New World Order, end-time prophecies. They're the ones pushing it. And then you got these pulpagoons that play right along with them. Oh, end times, we're in the end times. We're in the end times. They're as bad as these Satanists are, pushing their agenda to bring about their New World Order. You have to look at the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill, the Federal Reserve's dollar bill, a little pyramid with the all-seeing eye. And look at what it means. The all-seeing eye is Lucifer. There's a space between that all-seeing eye. The next level in the top of that pyramid are the stones. That's the Knights Templar bankers. What President John F. Kennedy, slain president, said. What did he say? Secret societies. That's what he was talking about.
Well,
and you brought up
his
earlier.
predecessor spoke about the military-industrial complex as well.
Yes.
So they
exactly.
both knew that this was a problem, and that's why they decided to make this public. They were so in fear of what was happening on the inside that they just about, well, at least Eisenhower, he used it during his farewell address. Kennedy did not. He was using that speech right before he went out to Dallas. I mean, it wasn't very much prior to his going to Dallas and being assassinated.
Because he had discovered it, found out about it, knew what was going on, and he was going to eliminate the problem, and they killed him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's many of us, and very few of them.
Well, that's what we have in our favor is the numbers game. We far outnumber these people. They have a lot of control on the inside. They have a lot of money and power, but we have the masses. And trying to navigate in a corrupted system is like trying to walk through a minefield. It's just we have to be at the right court, the right place, the right lawyer, having the right amount of money, and of course having all the friends with the evidence, and of course a lot of public awareness about these types of situations. And I think that's why a lot of patriot groups, a lot of groups out there that are advocating, even a guy like Alex Jones who's blowing into a megahorn in the streets, this is what it's all about, trying to wake up people who just don't have a clue about what's going on in this country and why they're going broke and the economy's collapsing and billions of dollars are being literally filtered out of this country, destroying our economy for a war on terrorism, which never really took place but was put in place. False flag operations and everything else. It's just a horror show. It really is, isn't it?
It is a horror show. And the only way it's going to be stopped is the people themselves. And it's not just getting behind. And Barack Obama means well. But the problem is he's controlled around him. Just like I'm aware through U.S. intelligence that the President of the United States, the President of France, Sarkozy, made 4 phone calls trying to reach Barack Obama the other day. It's in our posting upon breaking news, one of the latest postings. He had 4 phone calls. Hillary Clinton blocked those phone calls. He was unaware of those phone calls. And I'm not going to tell you how they finally got to him, but they finally got to him to let him know these phone calls were made. Mm-hmm. Now, these are the kind of things that are going on, and it's going to continue going on. And these Bushes are controlling him. And they got Hillary Clinton right in there in the cabinet where they can hear everything and know everything going on. They got Rahm Emanuel right there knowing everything that's going on for the Israeli side of it along with Hillary. So they can control. It's all about this New World Order. It's got to be stopped.
Well, I found it very ironic that she was on this call tonight. I find it very ironic.
They picked up from Division 5, Mark Holslaw, FBI, counterintelligence of the FBI, the dirty ones, go around targeting patriots and patriotic Americans all the time. I've been on their list for 20-some-odd years. They were the ones that tried to anthrax me or did anthrax me back in 1995. I can prove it. He will, for attempted murder, be punished for it, along with all the targeting. And I can prove it without a problem. They have a problem with me. And I got a hard-on for them, every one of them. And I'm going to win the situation, whether they like it or not. But the American people are going to be hurt. They're going to be hurt very shortly if we don't do something now about it. And we don't get on the action. And I mean action against these people. And we outnumber them. Unless people want to have a revolution, and I'm not advocating that.
No.
Let me tell you, the New World Order, nobody's ever revealed this to you, or to the American people, whatever. And I'm hoping that and I will put a link up on my website because my numbers are off the charts.